Hi, I'm Conal Byrne. I am the general manager of HowStuffWorks.com and editor-in-chief as well. And what I'm going to talk about is what family will look like in the future, 50, 100 years. I think that we are headed very quickly toward an overpopulation problem. I think that at some point there will simply be too many children and not enough people to take care of them. At that point, regulation will probably come into effect, telling folks you're not allowed to have as many kids as you used to have. This could be legal regulation, it could be biological regulation where somebody is physically altered so they actually can't have a kid. Either way, I think that there will be a cap system put into place in order to try to solve the problem. It begs a whole other question of terraforming and exploring other planets as a solution to overpopulation, but I think as far as our own planet goes, that will probably be one of the first things we consider and probably implement. What this will lead to then is a generation of adults who no longer are allowed to or able to have children, but they'll still be left to deal with a hugely overpopulated world with potentially billions of children under the age of 10 or 5. And I think what this may do is alter what we understand the word family to mean for at least a short period of time in 50, 100 years, so that you have a generation or a couple generations of a billion children taken care of in a more tribal or communal way. So instead of there being one siloed nuclear family with a couple parents and say 2.5 children, it could be 5 or 6 couples living in a community on the outskirts of town in a kind of a communal cluster, taking care of 20, 30, or 50 adopted children as we may understand them today. And that this model will settle into place for a period of maybe 50 years, however long 2 generations cycles out. And then the question will become, do we like this model better than where we are today, and will we stick with it, or will the problem be solved and we move back to the model we know today of family? And we'll have to see. But that's how I see us battling one of the biggest issues facing family in the next 50 to 100 years.
For more on this and thousands of other topics, visit HowStuffWorks.com. And don't forget to check out our other podcasts free on iTunes.